fix that. Good evening, everyone. We're going to be starting in just a second. All right. See if I can roll this. Good evening, everyone. My name is Calvin, your captain's coordinator, and I'm here with our supervisor, one of our supervisors, Dalen Woodson. He's going to be on with us tonight, and we're going to have some questions. I'm going to ask him a little later on, but we're going to go ahead and get started on our presentation. Our presentation tonight is building our team and a stronger network for captains. As captains in LSSC, there are things that we should be doing to make our team stronger. Excuse me, regular check-ins. We should be checking in with our team on a regular basis. Now, my team members, again, I call them, if not every other day, 2 or 3 times a week, just to check in to see how they're doing, how their team are growing. And those are some of the things that we need to be doing also as captains. Communicating clear goals. We want to make sure when we're talking to our captains, we're explaining to them what they should be doing, make sure it's clear to them that they can understand exactly what's going on. We need to pay attention to our members to make sure they have any feedback, they can let us know before things get out of hand. We want to nip it in the bud, so to speak. We want things to go smoothly and timely. And we need to address any questions that we have on a timely basis. As captains of LSSC, we should prioritize and clearly communicate with our captains. Some of the team building activities, one thing I love about this company, the social gatherings. They have them all over where we could come together, have dinners, have meetings. Latest one I think they had was in New Jersey, which was a great one. A couple of people I know went to that, which was awesome. So collaborate as team members. We come together all as one team and one common goal. That's what we should be doing as captains. And we should be encouraging team members to teach others. If you have somebody that's an expert or they're pretty good at something, have that person teach other people. I have my daughter-in-law. She's real good at teaching people how to set up and get their wallet attached so they can receive their money. So we have certain people that are good at certain things. So I try to let those people help certain people with that. And the milestones of a team, we need to build on that foundation that we have as a team as a whole. As captains of LSSC, we should implement regular team building activities. So whether it's going out to have a dinner or lunch, I know my mentor and I, we go out 2-3 times a week and we just collaborate and see what our next goals are to get to that next level. So that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to reach that next milestone in LSSC. Mentorship and development. We need to identify the people with great potential. Again, if you have somebody that's a go-getter, that's in this company, they are focused, they are laser, tune in with that person and help them to help the rest of your group, because together everyone wins. Tracking progress. Again, my mentor, what we do, we track of who signed up who, how many people are in their downline. So we would know that, hey, this person's only 1 or 2 people away from becoming supervisor or a captain. We try to help that person by sharing a new member with them. Establish relationships, connect with other appropriate mentors. So if you have someone like this, I have people that's not even really on my team, that's on my mentor's team, but they reach out to me, and if I have the answer, I answer their questions for them. So it's together, everyone wins. And yeah, any advice I can offer, I definitely do that. What we should be doing as captains, any functions that lssc put on, if we can make it, by all means, any workshop, conferences, we should be attending them. I mean, that's huge. If the company is willing to put that out for us to come and attend, and we can make it, by all means, do so. So it really shows morale of the company, so that they're willing and able to put out money for us to come and participate and hang out with them. So that's huge. And participate any online events that they have. So the company, they always putting out new information. Read everything you can about the company. Networking and meeting up with other people. So organize and attend, again, regular network. So if you have something that's close to you and the company is putting on something, by all means attend. So it's very important that we do that. As captains in LSSC, we should actively work to expand professional network beyond immediate team. So in other words, not only we should help build our team, if there's anyone in LSSC that reaches out to us, we should be willing to help them, because we're all part of one team. Identifying any issues. So if you have any issues in your company, if 2 or 3 people you have that they seem to can't get along, nip that in the bud. You want to get that right away. So we don't want any negativity. Negativity is like one bad apple, spoils a whole bunch. So we want to nip that in the bud right away. We want to create a safe environment for people to come and be able to express themselves. So my team, they know they can reach out to me if they have any problems with whoever. They call me. If I can't solve it, I call my mentor and see if they can solve it. So, and that's what we do. And I'll look for shared interests and areas that we all can agree on. So everyone not always going to agree on things, but we need to come to a common goal at the end to agree, because at the end of the day, we're all about trying to provide for our families, and we should be working together to create a mutual benefit, I guess. Also, what's very important is to follow up with our people. If you got somebody who's done the 3-day experience, after 2 or 3 days, follow with them. Hey, Joe, did you do the experience? How was it? Did you turn your scooters on? Did you receive your money for the day? How was your experience? Those are the type of things you want to follow up to let people know that you actually care about them, their well-being, and you're just not kind of getting them in and then you're dumping them, so to speak. So as captains in LSSC, we should be equipped to handle conflicts of any kind. So if something come up, we should be able to handle it and resolve it. I'm big on this recognition. Like I said, I don't like to be publicly recognized. Stick me in a corner type thing. Give me a cookie, I'm fine. But some people like public praise. And if that's what a person like, reward them in public. So that's what I do with my team. Hey, great job, man. Way to go. One more person, you become a captain, blah, blah, blah. Those are the things we want to do. We want to lift up people. I've found in life, if you help enough people get what they want, you will get what you want. As captains in LSSC, we should consistently recognize and appreciate our team members. That's huge, people. We should always, always, always try to boost our people, lift them up, encourage them in any kind of way possible. That's what we should be doing. That's a great leader, great captain. Ensuring fair access, resources, and advancements. This company, the sky's the limit. You can go as high as you want to in this company. It's the only one holding you back is you. So if you want to get to 331 a day, 720 a day, 1538, whatever it is a day, it's possible, and you can do it. So you just can't hold yourself back. And the people that are doubting, I even to this day, I have people, oh man, that's a scam. I'm like, well, hey, if they scam me every day, because I enjoy what the company pays me every day. So don't believe the negativity, the hearsay, and don't let anyone steal your dreams, people. So actively seek input from all your team members. So if you have someone, everybody's important, a part of a team. Together, everyone achieves more. That's what team is. You want to create an environment where everyone feels comfortable to speak up. You know, if people can't be honest and speak up and tell you how they feel, what's the point? You know, and everyone's opinion matters. So don't think just because this person don't know what they're doing or they new to the company that they can't give good advice. As captains of lssc, we should practice and our leader and being a leader, and we should continue striving to be the best. So even to this day, I still recruit. So I recruit people, and I give them away. I help my team. If I have somebody on my team that's 3 or 4 people, they've gotten 3 or 4 people, they've done the work, I share. Hey man, great job. You've gotten 4 here. I have 1 for you. They become a captain. Or if they have 3, I give them 1. That inspires them to go get that last person. That's huge, people. So it's not about being selfish. I can say, oh, I can have 25 people all under me. Yeah, that's great. You're getting that 144, whatever it is per person. But what is that doing for your downline of building a legacy? Nothing. Create and maintain comprehensive records. So what we do, we write down again who's doing what. If this person has 4 people, 5 people, hey, well, that person's covered. On to the next person. So that's what we try to do. Schedule regular meetings. I meet again with my team on a regular basis to find out what's going on, who's doing what, and if anyone needs any help, if they have any problems with anything. So that's what we should be doing. Cross training. Again, everyone should know a little bit about everything about the company, whether it's Coinbase, signing up someone, doing the 3-day experience, whatever it is. We all should be vastly knowledge in this. As captains at lssc, we should implement effective knowledge sharing systems and prevent information silos to promote team learning. So again, we should never stop learning. This company is constantly growing. It got 4 different tracks now. And they're steady moving. They said it's just the beginning, guys. So this company will take you where you want to go. Use this as a vehicle to get to where you want to go in life. Regularly assess current processes in providing in improved areas. So again, we always can improve. So never think you know it all. Never think you're the best. Always strive to be the best. So, and if you have something that works, share it. So test new things and new ways to approach people. I don't approach people the same. Depends on what energy they give off. If somebody's giving off energy, hey man, how you doing today? You know, great day today. What type of work you do, sir? And as we get to talking, I tell them what I do, and then I share with them about lssc. Some people believe me, some people don't, but it doesn't matter. I continue to share anyway and try to track the outcome of that. So to see, hey, I've talked to 10 people today. I have 6 callbacks, 3 strong possibilities. So that's what we should be doing, and constantly evolving and then trying to get feedback from people. So again, don't leave anyone out there to dry, so to speak. So if you got someone that you share this company with, what I do, if I share it with someone about lssc, they say, oh no, I'm not really interested. Hey man, do you mind if I check back with you in about 6 weeks or so? By that time, I've upgraded. Hey, John, hey, last time I told you I was doing $30. Now I'm at $67.50. Hey, I'm really not interested still. Okay, hey, if you don't mind, I'll check back. And if they don't mind, I check back with them. So those are the type of things that I try to do as a leader of my group. I'm here again with Dalen, one of the supervisors of my team, and gonna ask him a few questions about his experience, and maybe this will help some of you guys as captains. So Dalen, yeah. So what were some of your challenges, if any, when joining LSSC or trying to get people to join? Go ahead.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Dalen. I'm a supervisor with the business LSSC. Hopefully, you guys can see me with the camera kind of being funny. So,
yeah, the question was, what challenges, if any, did you when becoming a captain?
Well, when I first joined on, the business was still very new. It just got started, I think, a couple months prior, so it wasn't really a lot of knowledge on the business. Wasn't too many facts on the business, so it was harder to appeal to people. It was harder to let them know what the business is about, show them facts and certifications that that they had. Now there's more proof. Like I know where we're at. There's a store coming. There's more advertisements, there's billboards, so it's easier now to kind of appeal people, show people that it's a real thing. It's here. I'm also making, when I first got on, I came at the B3 level. So now I upgraded a couple of times. So it's easier when I upgraded and saw, that, I got money that I can show people that it's actually real, that actually works. And that became easier for me. So yeah.
All right, well, that leads me to my next question. When you became a supervisor, was it more challenging or less challenging for you to share this company with people or to get people to come on board with you? Was it harder or less challenging for you?
No, by that point it became easier because now I worked with my team. My team was more comfortable with it, so they saw how I did it. So they were able to sign people on and approach them a certain way. And when I was trying to become a captain, started off very slow because I didn't want to just add anybody on my team. I wanted to add a team that I knew was going to work with me as well as also help build the team. So it took me a while, but once I got my team and I worked with them, and they upgraded a couple times and made their money. Now we're all rolling. So now we're all on the same page. If I bring on new people, which I still do on a regular basis, I put them under people on my team. So I'm helping them, they're helping me, and that's how I've been doing it. So we've been very successful because we all I know my team, and we work together, and that's how we have success. I wouldn't just be in a rush to just sign on people that you don't really know, or haven't spent time with, and build that relationship with them.
Okay, all right. Next question: what is it about LSSC that you like, or I wouldn't say dislikes, but what is it that's drawing you to LSSC, or why are you still a part of this company? So what is it that you like about the company?
Well, this company is providing a service. So, we're investing in a product, and when people use that product, that service, we get a percentage based off, what we invested in. So that's why I like it. That makes more sense to me when I'm investing in stuff. We can also communicate with our managers. That was really important to me. So we have that dynamic with the business, with people who operate and run the business. Like I always say, what business sponsors dinners for people who they don't know? What investment business that sends prizes and gifts to people homes, for doing a raffle. If it was a scam, why are they so adamant about us signing people on the point system, taking points? If it was a scam, they'd just be taking our money. So that's how I look at it. They definitely encourage us to sign people on, and that's just because they want the best for their business, and they also we want the best for us as well. So I respect that. So yeah.
Okay, all right. Last and final question: what advice? What advice could you give to, let's say, a new captain or someone who's just made it to captain? what would be your advice to them far as how to go about building their team to getting to that next level that you achieved to supervisor, that type of thing?
First off, I would advise everybody who is trying to become a captain, or definitely who is a captain, to be educated on the business, the ins and outs, how to manage the team, how to have dinners, knowing what works with signing people on and what don't work, having a plan or having a strategy to it. Well, the biggest thing would definitely be knowledgeable on what you're talking about. How can you manage a team? How can you help somebody if you don't know what you're talking about? If you're just signing people on just because they say they'll put your money in. If you're gonna be a captain, you have to be educated on the business and be able to help your team if they come to you for help.
Okay, well, I thought there was the last question, but one more came to mind. Strategically, when it comes to placing people in the business to operate, and I know you've done this because I know you personally, how you would, as you are getting people, you strategically place them on one side or the other to help build your team, so you can have kind of like a foothold to contact them, whether it's a friend or something like that. Can you go into a little more detail as far as why you do that, or what's your,
Well, if I'm vetting somebody, if I'm getting to know somebody, I'm already seeing their mindset on the business. If I think this person is going to be somebody who just wants to make quick money, or if I see somebody's not really interested, don't want to miss that opportunity, I'm not really going to put them in a position that's going to compromise them or help me. But if they are people who are ready to actually be invested in the business, learn about the business, do their trainings, have a good attitude towards it, I'm placing them in a position where they're going to be successful because we're going to help them be successful. And I'm going to put them in a place where it's going to help the captain under me, and as well as help me, because I know they're going to bring on some members. If you get on my team, if you get at least 3 members, I'm going to get you 2. We help each other. So that's how I've been. Me and my team has been doing it, and so far we have been very successful. We're taking off right now. So
yeah, and I can attest to that, because like I said, Dalen, he's one of my supervisors, and I've made it to that level 3 captain, not too far away from level 4. So my team, and again, we strategically place people on both sides. So if I know, again, someone's a go-getter, I try to put at least 2 people on that side and maybe 2 people on the other side. So at least those 2 people, if no one else is working, those 2 people are working to build the team. And so far, we've been doing a pretty good job at it. So I thank you, Dalen, for coming and hanging out with us tonight. Thank you guys for showing up tonight and being a part of this Monday night meeting. Thanks again. I know your time is very valuable. So we're not going to hold you too long tonight, but we just want to thank you for coming out. And again, thank you for being a part of this wonderful company. So I can't say enough about this company. Like I said, my whole family is involved, and this company has changed the dynamics of my family's life in the future for my family. So I'm just thankful to lssc and Danny and Kevin and our leaders. So thank you guys for all that you've done to help us be successful. So thank you guys. Have a good night. Take care.